Yo guys, my name is Ellie Games, and welcome back to Let's Play 999, where we last left off. We found out possibly what happened to Akane. We are stuck in the incinerator. We are slowly figuring out who Zero is, and I think I know who it is, but I'm not going to say anything just yet. But right now, we are... They asked how Junpei knows about Ace's problem, his disease with, not being able to see faces, how he knew about all these different things he shouldn't have. It's because of what's happening now. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Gah! Man, I wish that thing would just shut up!
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh. Well, at least it's on now. It's on the screen, though.
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Well, yeah. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
All right, puzzle. How do you work? Oh, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. They're sending it back and forth through the past. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do?
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person?
'Cause you
That's
are!
very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive.
Fuck
It's
you,
quite
Ace.
hot in there in a few minutes.
Fuck you.
I imagine it will be very painful.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping sobs broke my hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest, as if it would pound itself into pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that. I've been wondering why his voice sounds deeper. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop this incinerator. Bleh. Can't talk.
Got it.
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her, no matter what.
Incineration will be
Damn!
6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Well! Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Don't ask me to solve it. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out? Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
What?! What?! Oh, Jesus Christ. When I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom, why does it stay blank when I press hint? Pressing the button again makes the numbers disappear. Looks like I can turn them on and off. Then is there some special meaning to there being two modes? What could it mean? Yes. The numbers that show up the hint change too. When I switch out 3 and 5, the number increases by 2. Oh god. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to switch them all for 9. This music is fucking sad too, by the way. Yeah, they didn't tell me that this was gonna happen. Yeah, I think everyone has to be fucking 9. I just don't know how to get there. Yeah, I don't even... I don't know what to... Like, how... Add the numbers, but there are letters here too. Yeah. Okay, so 10. Whoops. 10. Fuck. There's so many. I want to cheat, but I don't at the same time. I think 9 everywhere. I'm ready to just cheat. I don't care. They all gotta be 9, I'm sure. Yeah, nope, I don't care. I'm cheating. Wait, why am I even changing that one? That was correct. Nope. Ah. Oops. Well. Please enter password. I am guessing. No, I didn't. No. Password? I'm inputting a password now then. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here? Oh, God. No. Oh, God. The screen appeared. Oh, I know what it is. Whoops. Wait. No. The puzzle. The answer ended up being password. And after it was an extra space. 9th square. Maybe that's the password. What? Whoops. Whatever. Is it password? Is it password? No. The puzzle, I solved it by making the hint squares all 9. The hint number should be 9 as well. That means the hidden number should be 9 as well. Is it 9? And the password this thing is asking for should input.
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
Okay, I will!
I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying, and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst. Aww. But they'll probably not be together in this game.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
I have to hang up now.
Oh, of course, that's fine!
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
While Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay. So maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes! Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What?
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again. And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle main. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin.
What was it, a Q?
30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Don't have much time! Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we are all fucked! Alright, no time to explain, just go!
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry!
Incineration.
I'm so mad that my voice is cracking! Junpei's voice is cracking, hurry up!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank fucking Christ! No, no time to be happy, time to go!
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes! Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it! Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. I don't want to listen to you all
Shit.
pant.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Yep. Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. The moment's passed. You can't get that connection back. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, and even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, it leapt into his arms. Oh.
Oh,
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hogo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd all call 7 and 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. Good I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the two numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
27?
Yeah.
Well, the
No.
numerical digits are the same. So I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19.
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 20.
Yeah, and?
Q.
26!
What
Oh,
does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
it was a
It's
Q.
a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, I can't stop. I don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these stairs left. Let's run, run, like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant, coiled dragon. Finally! Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah,
Yes, we're finally here.
please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. So Akane was 0? But okay. I'm just... Yes, finally, air! Gah! Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You have gotta be shitting me!
What?
It can't be.
This is...
We're not on a ship. We're in Nevada!
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there, with mountains all around it. Makes sense, though, because the Gigantic is at the bottom of the sea. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, her bracelets. I guess I never really got a good look at the underside of one of these things. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy!
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about that girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Is that it? Yep, that's it. I believe I got the true ending. Let me just double check super quick. Where are you? Let's see. Nope, I think that was it. It says there's an epilogue, so I will keep this going. Okay. The only thing that I'm wondering, though, is... So, okay. The thing is, you know, I gotta look this up to actually understand. I have to look up to understand what's like... Alright. That's what she looks like. I want to like this.
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first. Oh my god.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the buildings. Key in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. Still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Oh god.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Why,
Hey,
Clover?
Watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Oh
The
my
car Santa and
goodness.
June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Oh god.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
So we're chasing them down?
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast! Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. What? The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them, furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've...
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but... I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the bunnies.
Yeah, I could see it. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that.
What kind of town do you live in?
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. They tied him up and threw him in the trunk! Oh my god, I love it! He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You can at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access...
Okay, that's kind of sad.
And perhaps by peering into people's minds, you could understand...
That's actually kind of
processing
sad.
the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
Alright, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant.
Alright, I'm gonna go down to that.
My research
I'm trying not to
determined
spoil
it was a member
anything.
of the genus Madrigal,
Okay, wait.
of the family Solanaceae.
Okay, 999, right here.
I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that
Okay.
extract to create Soparu. Its creation was a
Submarine
tremendous boon to
ending,
my
safe
firm,
ending, blah,
and we
blah,
grew
blah.
rapidly.
Okay. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's gonna go back on, Hongo. I didn't see that, I'm sorry. I'll just stop that.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
It's like, oh.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
His voice is...
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
His voice is still
So
a little too
I
deep.
give this. It me. So we always... together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face, and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh,
Blech.
Jumpy. I'll never forget you.
Oh well. Maybe I'll learn more in the next games.
I promise.
I won't dig into it too much. Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and just said 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now, as June. Thank you! I'm wondering what the fuck is going on! But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set that saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then... how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven... he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or... wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look... satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't!
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Seven?
What?
Watching you, Seven. Don't scare me, Seven. Don't do this to me. Okay, I found Alice. I found her. There she is. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shivering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What does 7 know? Don't forget your towel. Sure. Oh my god, how many trophies do I get? My dog's snoring back there. So I got the June and the coffin ending. I need one more ending, and that's the axe ending, but I'll get that myself. Which you can get right there. Anyways. If you find out you're in fucking Nevada, there was no gigantic.
What the?
No. Alright. That has been 999. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really great series. I'm going to definitely play the other ones. I think the next game I'm going to play is Evil Within because the sequel comes out in October, and I really want to replay that game and refresh my mind on a lot of the things. Also, when Danganronpa is over, I will be playing Ultra Despair Girls when that comes out. It comes out on the 27th, so about a little over a week from now. Fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I did. I'm excited, to play the other ones. I'm curious of what 7 knows. Like Santa, obviously Santa and Akane knew that they were brother and sister. She knew the whole time. So I was looking up, and it said something about a time paradox, and I was wondering if she can she can tap into the field as well as Junpei and a whole bunch of people, like everyone on that ship. But I'm wondering if she could see every time she died, and was determined to make sure that every time in every reality that it happened, that she wouldn't let herself die, no matter what the cost. So there can it's kind of like BioShock Infinite. Just think of BioShock Infinite with the different realities, because obviously that something like that has to exist like within this game. Like it just would make sense if you kind of think of BioShock Infinite terms, where there's several different realities. You know, each reality is a little different. Like, and the one reality, you know, Akane wouldn't make it, and so the Akane in our timeline would have seen that. You know, she could tap into that and probably talk to her younger self and realize she wouldn't make it. So it's like, okay, she's going to make sure every single version of herself will live. That would kind of make sense if it's something like that, because it just, I don't know, it just seems the most logical sense, or most logical, I guess. And it kind of reminds me of Donnie Darko, if you guys have ever seen that. But that has more to do with time travel, where at the end, he time travels back in time because he was supposed to be hit by a jet engine in his house, but something caused him to sleepwalk, and it hit his house where his room was, and he survived, and all this just, shit goes down. And at the end, he has to go back in time and kill himself, or let himself get killed. And it's also the same in Life is Strange. If you guys played Life is Strange or seen it, it's just like with Chloe, like with her, or with Max going back in time and changing things, and then all these different realities are just crashing together because she's been messing with time too much. And with BioShock Infinite, with when Elizabeth when something happens, I can't remember exactly what happens, but they go through a tear and they end up in a different reality where things aren't the same. Like it was, I don't remember his name, but he was a Chinese man, I think, and they had to go to him for something, and they go through a tear, and when they come back, he's not there. Or yeah, it's it's like everything is different. Like he's not married to another Chinese woman, he's married to this American woman, and just like everything's different, and it's just like alternate timeline, alternate reality stuff. So that's what I'm thinking of is happening, because it would make the most logical sense. So I will be playing the other two games when I get to it. Probably maybe in August, maybe if I can get to August, or maybe late July. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!
I knew it!
Oh, it's flashback.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.